about to drop the most exciting budget full-frame mirrorless camera in years, and it looks nothing like anything they've ever made before. We're talking about a camera that's rumored to ditch Canon's modern boxy design entirely, go full retro, and pay tribute to one of the most legendary cameras ever built. The Canon EOS R8 Mark II is now shaping up to be the most anticipated budget full-frame mirrorless camera of 2026, and the leaks surrounding it are honestly wild. This isn't just a spec bump. If the rumors are right, Canon is about to change everything about how an entry-level full-frame camera looks and feels. So today we're breaking down every single rumor and leak that's circulating right now, what we know, what we don't, and what this camera could mean for you. Let's get into it. So let's talk about the leak that broke the internet in the camera community. For a long time, there had been talk that Canon would release a retro-themed camera, but nobody knew exactly what form it would take. Then in April 2026, Reliable Source, which is the most reliable Canon insider source in the industry, dropped a bombshell. The only camera body they have near 100% confidence is happening this year is the EOS R8 Mark II, and what separates this Mark II from a normal successor is that the exterior styling is going full retro. According to the leak, this body will feature a retro design specifically to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Canon AE1, one of Canon's most successful cameras ever, with over 5 million units sold since its 1976 debut. Instead of a routine refresh, Canon is said to be rethinking the design entirely, potentially meaning a more angular body, a smaller grip, and a completely different control layout compared to Canon's current mirrorless lineup. Now let's talk about what's reportedly going on inside this camera, because the hardware leaks are just as interesting as the design ones. At the moment, it appears that the R8 Mark II will have the same sensor as the R6 Mark III, a 33-megapixel FS-IC mass sensor. That would be a massive jump from the original R8's 24.2 megapixels, and it follows a pattern Canon has used before, trickling down the sensor from a higher-end body into the entry-level lineup. It is widely expected that the EOS R8 Mark II will utilize the same imaging sensor found in the EOS R6 Mark III and EOS C50, continuing the pattern where the R8 shared a sensor with the R6 Mark II. However, and this is important, Reliable Sources has noted that while the camera is coming to market soon, they have not been able to confirm any technical details. Will it keep the same 24.2 megapixel sensor as the current R8, or will it borrow the sensor from the EOS R6 Mark II? Video specs, battery life, and pricing all remain a mystery. Reliable Sources also believes it's logical that Canon would use the 32.5 megapixel sensor, and that taking the R8 Mark II into a more photocentric space, in terms of both features and aesthetics, seems like the right direction, especially since Canon's current lineup is already loaded with video-focused options. One more thing the community is watching closely, the battery situation. The current LPE17 battery is only rated at 220 shots, and Canon has been upgrading its battery tech for recent camera launches, so an upgrade here is probably one of the safest bets we can make about this camera. Now, here's where things get really interesting, because the rumors aren't just about the camera body itself. There are leaks suggesting Canon might be going all in on the retro aesthetic with a matching lens as well. Leaks have revealed that Canon may also introduce matching lenses alongside the R8 Mark II, including discussions of a retro-looking L-series prime lens, which may come in silver color specifically to complement the camera body. No specific focal length has been confirmed yet, but the idea of a silver L-series prime designed to visually match a retro full-frame body is something the camera community has been dreaming about for years. The faux blographer. The question being asked right now is, will Canon actually release a matching lens? Because a retro body paired with a modern-looking lens would look completely out of place. If Canon is serious about this retro direction, a dedicated matching lens makes total sense from a marketing and aesthetic standpoint. This also connects to a broader conversation happening in the industry right now. Sony has seen massive success with the retro-styled A7C series, and Nikon's ZFC proved there is an insatiable appetite for vintage looks. By tying the R8 Mark II to the 50th anniversary of the AE1, Canon is banking on nostalgia to lure in both longtime Canon veterans and a younger generation of film shooters looking to go digital. All right, so now the big question everybody wants answered: when is this thing actually coming out? With the launch of the Canon EOS R6V already in the rearview mirror, the camera community is now looking ahead at what Canon has planned for the rest of 2026, and the R8 Mark II is the one body that insiders have near 100% confidence is happening this year. The EOS R8 Mark II is expected to follow the R6V launch, with the best guess for its announcement being sometime in May 2026. Now, keep in mind, we're already in May right now, so this announcement could literally be right around the corner. The timing lines up, the leaks are heating up, and the pieces are all falling into place. The camera is said to be coming to market soon, but beyond that, no confirmed launch date or pricing details have been revealed yet. And here's something worth noting about Canon's history. Canon has a tendency to allow sufficient time for meaningful upgrades rather than incremental refreshes, so the fact that they've waited over 3 years since the original R8 suggests that whatever they're announcing, it's going to be a genuine step forward, not just a minor spec bump with a new name on the box. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about what we still don't know, because there are some pretty big question marks still hanging over this camera. Nobody really knows how retro Canon's definition of retro actually is. Will this simply be an R8 with silver plates and a leatherette grip? Or will it be a completely redesigned body with hard rectangular lines and perhaps even a full metal build? That distinction matters a lot, because one of those options is a cosmetic refresh and the other is a completely different camera experience. Insiders have admitted they don't know how retro it is, or even how Canon themselves defines the word retro in this context. So until we get official images, that question stays open. Then there's the feature debate the community keeps coming back to. The things people most want to see added include IBIS, a joystick, a scroll wheel, dual card slots, a mechanical shutter shield to protect the sensor, pre-capture, improved autofocus, a new screen, and an improved EVF. Whether Canon actually delivers on any of these, or keeps the cripple hammer out to protect their higher-end lineup, remains to be seen. And finally, pricing. Nobody has leaked a number yet. The original R8 launched at $1,499. With a new sensor, a redesigned body, and potentially a matching lens, will Canon keep it under $1,500? Or are we looking at something closer to $1,800 or even $2,000? That number will determine everything about how this camera is received. So that's where we stand right now. The leaks are real, the rumors are credible, the timing is imminent, and Canon is about to do something they've never really done before in the mirrorless era. If even half of what's being reported turns out to be true, the R8 Mark II is going to be one of the most talked about camera releases of 2026. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the breakdown the moment Canon makes it official, because that video is coming very soon. I'll see you in the next one.